For a moment, put aside what you're doing and what you're thinking and allow this message to land. If this message reaches you now, it's because you're supposed to see it or hear it to help you remember and to help you on your journey. Imagine that as a soul, your ultimate purpose is to always be learning and progressing towards a higher state of consciousness, moving ever closer to the ultimate wisdom of the source of all things from which you came. So now imagine that for a soul to incarnate as a human being on earth, you are choosing the hardest and most challenging route towards enlightenment, harder than any other realms of existence, but also the fastest and most effective because of this level of difficulty. Now imagine that you chose all the elements that will make up your personal movie. You chose your fellow actors, the locations, the character traits and the experiences that you will have in order for you to learn what you need to learn as a soul for your next evolution. Now imagine that to make this task and journey much harder and therefore more rewarding, you must forget everything that you've planned, everything that you've known before this human life, and even forget every other previous incarnation that you have had. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to visit Earth and use trial and error to figure out the grand mystery and purpose of your life as you go. But you will not be alone. Everyone here with you and around you is going through the exact same experience, but for different reasons and outcomes. You are all also blissfully unaware of the connection you have to each other and the agreements that you made during your pre-life planning to assist and guide each other along the way. Some of your fellow souls love you so much and care for your progression that they incarnate as challenging and difficult actors in your story. Whilst in your human form, in this experience, you may loathe and detest them, but unbeknown to you, whilst in this form, you love each other deeply. You will all take pieces of information and messages from your interactions with each other, sprinkling breadcrumbs in each other's paths so you can find your way back home. Some souls may journey with you in the human realm for days, weeks, months, or years. Some souls may come in and out of your life at specific times, almost miraculously. But the reality is that you've just forgotten what you planned together before you came. Some souls may leave your life abruptly, leaving deep sadness, grief, and confusion. But it is always for good reason that you may not be aware of, for you and for them. But one day you will meet again and remember why they had to leave. As you move along your journey and experience life, you will begin to remember and start to have visions and feelings for people, places, and things. You will start to join the dots, for life must be lived forwards but can be only understood looking backwards. You must start this journey with only 3 tools: a powerful brain, an ingenious body, and the most powerful tool of all that can be used for creativity or destruction, and that is free will. You'll also be naked and at your most vulnerable when you start this journey, and when you leave, you will leave it all behind, taking with you just the lessons that you learned and the impact that they had on the growth of your soul. Although you planned everything out before you came, the final cosmic joke is that you can still mess it all up. And if you do, once you've rested in the great beyond and reflected on the choices that you made, you will be encouraged to come back and have another go at it, until you do get it right. But this time with a different combination of actors, locations, and experiences. You will all get the chance to be on life stage once again, playing new roles, wearing new costumes. This is your life mission if you choose to accept it. But how you choose to play it is up to you. Good luck, and may the source be with you, and I'll see you at the end.